I'm sure that I've spoken to Franklin Teak often enough that by now you know where he's located. If not, he is located in the plane of knowledge near the guild lobby doors, okay? I've already spoken to him, and I've gotten my task here on a few of my different characters for level 100, which is located in Shard's Landing. So that's what I'm going to do today. Super easy. Gotta kill 5 scarabs. They're really common. So I'm probably going to go doing a little name hunting while I'm there too. The absolute easiest way to get there is through a guild hall, and you don't need to have the fancy palatial type one that I'm in right now. You can use the standard one. They both have little gnome crystal portal guys. The other one is located sort of in the wall, which is kind of creepy. I actually like this one better because, I don't know, I kind of give him a personality, and at least I feel like he's got the freedom to escape if he wants to, or go have a life. As the other one, he's like embedded in the wall, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. I have a bad habit of putting myself a little too deep into a thing, right? So we want the Stone of Shard's Fall, right? If you right click, it'll say, you know, that'll send me to Shard's Landing. So that's what we want. It's 262 plat. Buy that. You only need one of them. It opens a portal for your whole group. Granted, if your group's in the same guild. 2 of my characters are not in the guild. So they are in the fellowship though. So they're going to get there through the fellowship. So I still only have to buy the 1 shard. Because, yeah, I've got 3 others in, you know, the fellowship here. And we gave it to them. It says, do we want to be teleported to Shard's Landing? Yes, we do. And if it doesn't give you the prompt, it might just mean that you're not standing close enough to the little portal thing, you know? So if you're not sure how to set up a campfire, if you press Control-Shift-F, it will toggle your fellowship window. You go to camp, you got to click on the refresh button, and there it says Fellowship of Honor, and you just hit create camp. You don't need any special items to create your basic campfire. You only need the supplies, the special supplies, if you want like some kind of enhanced campfire that provides group buffs of some kind. And once you have that set up, the other people in your fellowship that aren't there yet can click on their fellowship insignia to teleport right to that campfire. Now, obviously, you do need the insignia to actually teleport to the camp. And there we go. There's one of our other members to our group. And yeah, it's all me and alts right now. I'm just multi-boxing today because I'm just making a video. And if I was live streaming, then it would probably be mostly just a live group. So I'm going to do a couple of buffs here really quick. I have an enchanter to help with some buffs and crowd control. Let me make sure everybody's got brain buffs and haste. I got a weird group here. Mostly it's just random characters that I want to try to level up a little bit. Nothing special except for maybe my paladin, which I finally got to level 100, the highest level paladin I've ever had. And I gave them some of the like armor of guidance crafted by my mage, and then all the dimensional warrior pieces. I could have made the dimensional warrior breastplate, but I like the effect on this. It's supposed to increase block and dodge skills. I don't know how good that is. If anybody's familiar with this guidance thing that's supposed to increase your blodge, your blodge, your dodge and your block. Oh my god. At least I caught myself and I didn't just let that ride without acknowledging that I pronounced it blodge. Yes, your blodge skill. What is that? It's dodge and block combined. Saying the two words, you know, it takes too much time. Alright. I have a cleric here. Let me make sure that I've got the absolute best healing spell available. And then I'll get their second best healing spell. And I want to put these in my little mouse clicky macro slot. And I think I'll do like a group heal over time. And I think that's good, man. I got an RK2 spell on this cleric. That's kind of unexpected. Didn't expect to see that. But actually, kind of, I don't know. I should expect to see that because, you know, I send all the unnecessary RK2 spells that I find to my alts. Like all the ones that the character that looted them doesn't need. And I'm just doing a little cleric maintenance here. Okay. I'm gonna launch a couple of these buffs. I feel like most of the group people in this group have better. But if they do not... Okay. Perfected Levitation. Make sure we cast that. And Group Invis. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody's following. I don't usually like doing a box group with this many. I usually don't do more than 3. And again, I only multi-box really anymore when I do my videos. Most of the time I'm grouping with people in my guild now. Just so you know, EverQuest does not turn into this sad world where nobody groups anymore. There's plenty of grouping going on. I want to go to the City of Bronze. No, I gotta go here. Let's kill the beetles first, and then maybe we'll go to the City of Bronze. Because I do want to get my task completion and get my toy surprise. I think there's a beetle. Venom Shell Pest. There it is. Hopefully everybody in my group is here and I didn't lose half of them like I do sometimes because the paladin's mount is too fast. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Let's make sure I got assist keys. I do. Let's make sure that they're gonna work. Alright, I think I'm all set. Let's try to pacify a couple of these things so I don't have to fight them all at once. Because my reaction time with like the enchanter is gonna be just awful. That's one of the reasons why multi-boxing is never as good. I guess if you're what do you call it? If you're using some kind of software, it might be okay. My assist keys are not working. I did not set main assist because I'm a dummy. I don't really need to stay on my mount either. Okay, set myself a main assist, main tank. I have like a cleric mercenary also, which I really shouldn't. I really should just get like a rogue so I can actually have some better DPS. Because I've got a cleric in the group and I even have a druid. I have a 99 druid in the group and a lower level cleric. And I have some DPS. I have like a wizard. They're only 80 something though, so half of their spells are going to get resisted. Okay, this fight should go better. Okay, that time my buttons are working. They're still not working on this character though. Oh, it's the cleric. I will have everything sorted by the time I'm done with this simple task. I promise. Okay, all good. I guess I'm still doing okay DPS though, because these guys are dying pretty quick. These beetles. So I recently got to upgrade my armor. I don't know if you remember what I had before. It was mostly cultural, like Moonglade, maybe, or something. I forget what it's called, what the plate version is called. I want to say it's Moonglade, something or other. But it was Moonglade for, level 95 to 100. And it wasn't bad, but this is better. Dimensional Warrior stuff that you make using Ethmir essences and steel ingots and all that. You can do a search on EQ Traders for the recipes. It's not bad. It's just tricky to find the damn names of this stuff. Like the breastplate, for example, is Armor of Guidance, but the rest of the stuff is called Dimensional Warrior stuff. Now there's a Dimensional Warrior breastplate, but I actually like the Armor of Guidance more for the chest. Even, it's a similar recipe and all that. Because, the guidance thing, which I already mentioned it. My new weapon is this Chrono Magic Axe, which is made out of similar stuff. I'm pretty sure it's like Ethmir essences and steel ingots and that sort of thing. And I put an AUG in it. I made this, the shield looks like that. It's a refraction tower shield. Also made like with steel ingots and all that. And I just have like a shield ornament in it to make it. Because the regular one, it looks okay. It looks better than my previous shield. See, there it is. That's what it normally looks like. But I like this ornament, and I paid for this ornament, and I actually think it matches the rest of it better. I've got the rings, the level 100 rings. Everything is level 100. I made this bow, field splitter, short bow, Dimensional Warrior gorget, Dimensional Warrior belt, Cloak of Realms. I think some of the stuff actually has AA abilities that it will unlock if I right click on it. Yeah. I don't know what that did. Okay, the belt does something. Improved expansion of mind. Okay. So that gave me some AAs. Oh, I got something here. Myrmidon's skill. So that went up to 9. The cloak. Slightly out of phase and harder to hit. Really? Okay, so that's something I want to trigger more often, right? Let's have a hotkey here somewhere. I guess I'll leave it right there for now. Oh, I do need a new neck item, because that's still like a trio. Oh, look at this. Prismatic Ward. I got a whole bunch of stuff from that bow, man. Wow. Okay, so I think that's it. The Crude Stein. That's my charm. Ooh, I need a new charm, man. That charm is old. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want a new charm. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have made the Necklace of the Drowned Mariner for this character. That's what I was missing. But that's a jeweler thing that I have yet to craft. Let's also open up my quest log here, the overlay. Scarabs. I have yet to kill scarabs. So these guys don't count? The Doomshell Pest does not count. Let's try it one more time. I thought they did. I thought bugs were bugs, man. So I'm probably going to need to find something specifically named scarabs. And it is Shard's Landing. Yeah, it is. So let's go through the characters while I'm doing this fight. Okay, so I've got an enchanter named Yashira, 96. I've got an 80 wizard, Fezzle Willow. I've got Thistle, which is a 99 druid, and Scroto, which is a 79 cleric. I don't even know if Scroto's getting XP. Okay, yeah, he is. He is. I wanted to make sure, because at 79 with a level 100, I actually wasn't entirely sure. I don't remember what the cutoff is. So yeah, we're not getting credit for these. So we're going to use the enchanter to recast group invis, perfected invis. And I'm going to try to find beetles on the map somewhere. Nayas, okay. I do have the druid, so maybe I should try to use tracking. Ooh, I found the scarab on track. Okay. So now I just got to go find them. It says behind me, and I'm having my whole group follow the druid just to make life easier on myself. Oh, I need to get back on my mount and then recast invisibility. Yeah, this is going to help a lot. I won't have to keep running around like an idiot. Ahead and to the right. A lesser blight shell. It's ahead and to the right and below me. No, I did not say blow me. I just said below me. Oh, there we go. There's one right in front of me. Okay. Now to get everybody to follow the paladin again and hop off my mount. Oh my god, I nearly died, man. Oh, there's an ad. There we go. I got them mezzed. Man, I did not expect this to be this hard. I was so lucky that I did not die. Yeah, I'm glad that I kept the mercenary cleric, or I probably would have died. My reaction time is not nearly fast enough when I have to tab out. At least I got this guy all slowed and everything now. So he shouldn't kick my ass nearly as bad as he did before. I also need to start looking into this paladin's AAs at level 100. I'm sure I probably have some good defensive abilities that I need to put into my macros, and if anybody has more experience than I do at playing a paladin, and you're familiar with some of the important macros that you feel I should be using at level 100, just keep in mind, yeah, I'm only level 100, so I'm not going to have access to all of them, right? So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome in my comments to let me know what you feel is a good one to use, and I can look into it and maybe try some of those macros out. Because a lot of times when I open and I look at AAs, what I do a lot of times is I'll click on here and I go can activate. So at the very least, it's filtered with the ones that I can actually trigger. And obviously for general there's only origin. Here there's a little bit more, like, I don't know, shield flash, protection of piety. That's probably something. Oh, something that a projection, a level 100 projection that generates 40,000 points of hate, then 12,000 points of hate every 5 seconds for 15 seconds. Oh, so like if I'm gonna die, this will, what, sort of distract them? Oh, look, I have Shackle of Tunar already. I don't know, I'll put it up there. Mass group buff, Leap of Faith, group, Invis versus Undead. Cloak of Light, what does that do? This ability, when activated, renders you permanently invisible to most undead creatures. Oh, well, that's, I guess, nice. Although I could just use Perfected Undead, right? Invis Undead. Tell me if you know that there's any sort of difference between Cloak of Light and group invis versus undead. Obviously, I think Cloak of Light just affects me. But is it better? Like, will an undead creature that normally sees through regular perfected invis versus undead, will they not see through Cloak of Light? That would be interesting to know. You know, sort of like how a rogue's sneak hide ability, especially at high levels, can hide them from most things, including some that can see through invis. But I'm not going to waste the whole day on this. I did get 2 of my 5 beetles, so this is for sure the place to be to find more and kill them. Okay, those are not beetles. I gotta... Oh, hey, Village of the Forsaken. I just got an update on a quest I had. So I see there's 2 beetles right here. Okay, I'm gonna pacify one of them and try to pull a single. So let's come back over on this side here. Oh snap! I got both. I'm gonna try to mez one, and I got one mezzed. Alright. And I didn't die. So yay for me, man. I did it. I didn't die. It's funny, my enchanter and my wizard look exactly the same. They're both dressed in like these purple robes. Let me make sure that I slow that mezzed one too, in the event that it gets unmezzed. And let me re-mez it. And now cast a few of my dots. My enchanter dots on this guy. Part of me is tempted to get rid of that cleric merc and have a tank merc, because that would also be kind of helpful. They'd be doing DPS. I don't know how good my gear is. I'm assuming not very, because that one beetle nearly did me in. I feel like the volume isn't very high. Maybe I just need to turn up my speakers. I know that I had a video recently where the volume was way too high, and I hate it when that happens because it's all recorded together, so there's not a whole lot I can do in post. I chose to still post it just because I didn't have time to make, like, to refilm a whole new video, and but I normally would throw it away and make something, you know, make a whole new video, even if it had nothing to do with what that one was about. But on occasion, I just really want to make sure to put something out on a day that I normally, you know, have a video out. Oh, snap. I'm leaving somebody behind. I think it's my enchanter. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright. I think we're all good now. Let's double check. Yeah, everybody's following. So, yeah, multi-boxing is not ideal, guys. But when you're an addict like I am, and you're addicted to making different characters and having way too many accounts that you can't really afford, this sort of thing happens. Alright, so there's more beetles right there. So I think I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to be close to where I would get ads and stuff. I don't know if this weird Weeble looking guy is gonna come along. So what I think I will do is pacify the beetles and pull Mr. Weevil or whatever the heck that is. Ew, you are really gross, my dude. You're just like a big mouth, like a really disturbing face hugger. Do not want. My cleric with the cleric merc combined is doing alright at keeping my paladin alive. It's just when I get surprised that things kind of almost start going sideways. I don't think I have... Oh, I was like, where's my songs bar? It's there. I don't have a single freaking aura up, so that's a problem. that should be addressed. Alright, we killed it! How much XP we getting for some of these guys here? Let's take a look at our XP tab. Well, that one was 0.2. Some of the other beetles were 0.18 and 19. I'm tempted to just mez that other beetle so it doesn't come at me. There we go. Yeah, because Pacify hasn't really been working. Like, it lands and it doesn't say it was resisted, but obviously there's something going on, because more than once now I thought I had them pacified and it came anyway. Okay, time to re-mez and slow and debuff the other guy. I'm gonna swing my two-hander at this guy for a little bit. Ooh, we finished it. Alright. I don't need any of this stuff. It's not gonna be worth much. So let me just minimize it for now, because we still got this other guy on deck over here. I'm gonna wake him up with the paladin. Start swinging. I don't know, for anybody that hasn't done the level 100 mission or task yet, these are your options. You get shoulders for melee types, 171 AC. Let's compare it to what I have. Actually, that's funny. These other shoulders have better... No. Yeah, no, they have better AC than my shoulders, but much worse hit points. And I kind of like the hit points. Mine have a better attack too. The cloak, I think my cloak is a better cloak. Yeah, my cloak actually has a better AC than this one. Maybe I'll have to look at the shoulders later and see if I can craft better shoulders than this. But Dimensional Warrior, that's one of the better ones with the better AC. So I don't know. I don't know if I can. The dimensional stuff, it's all kinds of weird. Some of the stats on it are weird. Like, you can make chainmail that casters can use, so that's kind of weird. I accidentally made the chainmail stuff for the paladin at first, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's all chainmail. I think the plate one has better AC, so let's do that. And so I had to find it. So yeah, those are the prizes you can get. I'll just randomly pick some prizes. Although, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because I think my enchanter can use this stuff. Yeah, let's see about the back, the cloak. I don't know. I'll choose the cloak for the enchanter. Oh, oof. Some of the stuff my druid is wearing is really, really terrible. So I'll get them the hood. Oh! I do not have a single inventory slot open on this druid. That's pretty funny, man. I'm gonna have to... They don't even have the best of bags. Well, they have some of the good bags. They could use more. What am I going to drop and or destroy? Ooh, diseased berries. They do not need that. Oh man, that's a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that character that's carrying around a bunch of trash. All right, so I got that mission done. Let's get everybody invisible. Group invis. Let's get back on my mount here. And we're gonna try to go to a new zone. We're not too far from it. Are we up here? Okay, yeah, we're up in here. So we gotta go around. I wanna go to Aurelion, City of Bronze, whatever the hell that's called. A zone where I think I was there once before, but just for a little while. And it wasn't that long ago. It was pretty recent. I stumbled upon it because what happened was I got mad aggro And I think this wizard was grouped with my paladin then too. And I decided to do an evac instead of have half my party die, or maybe my whole party die. And when I evac'd, there's the sucker point, and I ended up right next to this zone that I hadn't been to yet. And I'm like, wow, okay, let's go check that out. So I thought, well, we'll do the daily, and then we'll go take a look. Oh, there's a shiny over here on the ground. So that's a collectible item. And a lot of the mobs here in Shard's Landing don't aggro, I think, unless they're named. So this is interesting. Look at the sort of cave made out of these weird rocks or whatever. Okay, so that's where we're headed. And we're zoning. Let's double check that my guys are all zoning. Oh, somebody got stuck on a bush. The druid got stuck on a bush. And the cleric fell behind too for some reason. I wonder, let's check. Yeah, the cleric's mount has only got a velocity of 64, so that needs to be fixed. I'm gonna have to upgrade them. Give their mount a tune-up later. Where'd you come from, dude? An adventurer. Is that to make it look like there's more people playing the game? You gotta have NPC adventurers now? Well, that's a shame. Your guildmate Thistle entered the City of Bronze. Yeah, I think this is going to be a thing for a lot of my characters that haven't been here before. Although, like I said, I might have brought half this group here before. Just the other day when I'm like, oh, this is a whole other zone. So I'm just going to have to pause a lot and run kind of slow so my guys don't all, or my cleric doesn't get left behind. So yeah, there's mobs like this here. It seems to be an outdoor zone. We're all on mount still. So this thing is indifferent to me. Oh, because I'm invisible. It's still indifferent to me, but I'm gonna attack it anyway. Do a group heal over time. That should keep me from dropping dead. So what kind of XP we get from him? Not much. We were getting better XP in Shard's Landing. Oh, because Shard's Landing is a hot zone. So I might not stay here very long, guys. So there's like one of them creepy looking flower things. And here's something that looks like a cross between a deer and a... I forget what the hell they're called. Kangaroo. A kangaroo deer. What do they call it? Braxies? I guess I could let my little casters swing at the thing a little bit. Get their melee skills up. This is another one of these things that I saw the last time I was here. Copper lined sextant. I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to leave it. And a Braxy hoof, which I think is just cash loot. You know, you sell it for 15 to 30 plat or something, usually. There's this thing over here, this weird ass floating obelisk called the Sentry Stone. And here's another weird ass looking creature. And there's a city up there. And I'll get close to the city, but I'm not gonna hunt here for long because it's like I said, the XP here is kind of crap compared to Shard's Landing. So why would I want to do that to myself? It looks like there might be a couple of named here. It says like Rabid, Selra or whatever, Hunter. I guess I could take a quick look with the druid to see if anything seems like a hunt, you know, like a named. No, nothing's popping out at me. I would think if it was named, it would probably be at least yellow. So yeah, there's a city that looks kind of bronze. So I guess that's why it's called City of Bronze. What do you know about this zone? Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is that like a city where you get quests and stuff? I mean, it kind of does. Because I see like oven, forge, kiln. Like you could do trade skills in there. So I don't know if you're really meant to. But there's also like citizen something hunter. So I guess you are meant to go and kill this stuff. Because you can get a an achievement by doing so. But yeah. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. And I'm just going to go and XP a little back in Shard's Landing. But I think I'm going to end the video here. If you know anything about this city, please leave a comment. I wouldn't mind discussing it. Again, it's called Elion or Aurelion, something like that. City of Bronze. It's and then there's something after that called Sareth, City of Tides. So maybe I'll have to explore that one next time. And then there's something called the Resplendent Temple. If this video was entertaining or whatever for you, please leave a thumbs up. It would really help me get seen in the algorithms. If you like what I do and you want to support me and support the channel, subscribe if you're not subscribed, or better yet, you can join my channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, you can join my Patreon. Patreon patrons get similar perks like a link to join the private Discord. Someone asked and suggested that I join the whole buy me a coffee thing, and I'm looking into it. It says it's a similar thing to Patreon, so it's Patreon's competition, and my channel doesn't get enough traffic and views for me to spread my work out or increase my workload by having to upload to more and more platforms. I don't know if I want to do that yet, because you can upload to the whole buy me a coffee thing, but I think a lot of people just use it as, you can send me a small donation, and it seems like the buy me a coffee thing is preferred for some folks because it does give the artists more money. So again, I'm going to look into it some more. If I can do a thing where people could just use it to sort of give me like a donation or whatever, for, like one time here and there, instead of a super thanks, if that's what they like to do, then I might do that. Let me know what your thoughts are on that site in the comments below. Have you ever had a bad experience with it? Have you ever felt like, something bad happened, like, I don't know, you got scammed or something like that? That for real, I would want to know, because I just want to make sure that it's safe and good and everything, because I've never used it personally. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support and your continued support. Those of you who subscribe and resubscribe month after month, you are my absolute heroes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And thank you everybody for watching today. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
Roar echoes upon the sands. The scent of